Welcome back, everybody. You're here at Behind the Fame, and today we have in the studio writer John Steinbeck. Join us as we celebrate his life and career. Shall you? John Steinbeck was an American writer and war correspondent, author of 33 books, including 16 novels, who won the 1962 Nobel Prize in Literature, and is regarded as a major figure in 20th century American literature. He is best known for Of Mice and Men, The Grapes of Wrath, and East of Eden, many set in California and focused on fate, injustice, and the struggles of ordinary people. Steinbeck was born February 27 in 1902 in Salinas, California, to a county treasurer father and former schoolteacher mother of German, English, and Irish descent. He grew up in the Salinas Valley, worked summers on ranches and sugar beet farms, briefly studied at Stanford without graduating, and struggled with odd jobs and poverty while beginning to write. His early success came with Tortilla Flat in 1935, followed by the California novels in Dubious Battle, Of Mice and Men, and The Grapes of Wrath, the last winning the 1940 Pulitzer Prize and becoming a landmark of Dust Bowl and Great Depression fiction, though it was also banned and burned in some places. Influenced by marine biologist Ed Ricketts, he wrote Canary Row, The Pearl, and the nonfiction Sea of Cortez, then later East of Eden, which he saw as his magnum opus, the travelogue Travels with Charlie, and his final novel, The Winter of Our Discontent. During World War II, he served as a war correspondent for the New York Herald Tribune, accompanied commando raids, and wrote works like The Moon is Down and the film script for Lifeboat. Awarded the Nobel Prize in 1962 for realistic and imaginative writings with keen social perception, he received mixed critical reactions and published no further fiction afterward, though he remained publicly active, including a controversial pro-war reporting trip to Vietnam. Steinbeck married 3 times, to Carol Henning from 1930, divorced in 1943, to Gwen Conger from 1943, divorced in 1948, with whom he had 2 sons, Tom and John IV, and Elaine Scott, married in 1950, who remained with him until his death. Deeply influenced by his friendship with Ed Ricketts, he also maintained ties with artists and intellectuals, traveled widely, including the USSR and Israel, and received honors such as the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1964. A lifelong smoker, Steinbeck died of heart disease and congestive heart failure in New York City on December 20th, 1968. He was only 66, and his ashes were interred in the family plot in Salinas. Many of his works became staples of school curricula, yet were also frequently banned or challenged. Today, The Grapes of Wrath and other books are central to the American literary canon, and his unfinished Arthurian work, The Acts of King Arthur and His Noble Knights, was published posthumously. That was the life and career of John Steinbeck. He wrote 33 books, including 16 novels. Do you remember reading John Steinbeck's books in high school and college? What are your opinions on John Steinbeck? And what do you think about East of Eden, featuring James Dean? And we know James Dean made East of Eden. rebel without a cause. When you saw James Dean, he represented John Steinbeck with East of Eden. So what do you think of that movie, East of Eden, and the book? Give me your thoughts below. I'd like to hear them. Thank you for joining me here. That was the life and career of writer John Steinbeck. Any questions, leave them below. Thank you for joining me here at Behind the Fame. Click subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next video.